Hi students, we can move to next question of spur gear. I can read the question. Please try to write in your notebook. Design a pair of spur gears to transmit 20 kW of power while operating for 8 to 10 hours per day, sustaining medium shock. From a shaft rotating at 1000 rpm to a parallel shaft which is to rotate at 310 rpm. Assume the number of teeth on pinion to be 31 and 20-degree full depth involute tooth profile. The material of the pinion is carbon 40 steel untreated whose sigma value, stress value is equal to 206.81 Newton per millimeter square, and for gear is cast steel 0.2% carbon untreated whose stress is equal to 137.34 Newton per millimeter square. Check the design for dynamic load if the load factor C is equal to 522.464 Newton per millimeter, and also for wear load taking load stress factor K is equal to 0.279 Newton per millimeter square, and suggest a suitable hardness. So there are a lot of changes from our previous questions. So this is a particular case of design question, and from this question we can identify what are the given data is given. So in this case, in this question they given the power is a given value. The value of P is equal to 20 kilowatt, and how much service per day, that is 8 to 10 hours per day. We have to take a service factor. We need a service factor to find the calculations. So for that value we need this particular category section, that is 8 to 10 hours per day, that I will show, and it again continue that it shows a medium shock. So there will be low shock, medium shock and heavy shock section. So using table we can find the service factor. Okay, then they given the speed of the driver, that is 1000 rpm, then speed of gear is given, that is 310 rpm, and Z1 stands for the number of teeth on pinion, that is 31, and alpha is given 20 degree full depth involute system. Then sigma D is equal to 206.81 Newton per millimeter square, and sigma D2 is equal to 137.34 Newton per millimeter square. The value of C is given. That is another new thing. Check the design for the load factor. Load factor C is equal to 522.464 Newton per millimeter, and the value of K is also given, that is the load stress factor. The value K is equal to 0.279, and you have to find the value of module FD, FEN and FW. So now we can go for the calculation. I is equal to N1 divided by N2, that is the speed ratio, and you can using this equation you can find the value of Z2, that is equal to 100 teeth. Then identify which one is weaker, that is pinion or gear. So using the strength factor, that is equal to strength factor is equal to sigma D into Y. Using this equation you can find the value of strength factor for pinion and strength factor for a wheel. So for a pinion the value is 25.77, and for a gear the value is 19.90. So from this equation we can say that the lesser value is for gear, so we have to design on gear only. Then from that conclusion we can go for next further calculations, that is to find the module. Using this equation you can find the module. We already aware about these equations, so you can solve the value of MT, K, the value of K and the value of CV are assumed values. Take these values as 10 and 0.5 respectively. Then you can calculate the form factor using Y2. Then finally we can find the value of M, that is equal to 3.4 mm. Then standardize the module according to our data book. In the table 12.2 there shows the standard modules. So using that module you can take the value of M. Okay, here it is assumed to be 5. Once you got the module, using the general equation of module, that is equal to M is equal to d by Z, using that equation you can calculate the value of D1, D2 and B. B is assumed using K by M ratio. So from here we can identify these values. Then Continuing. The value of sigma D2 we already calculated. We can find the value how much it will come. Using that, Ft is equal to pi into sigma D into Cv into B into Ym. Again, using this equation, we find the value of V. We will get 8.12, which is greater than 8 meter per second. So go for this equation 4.58. That means equation number 12.19b. So take the value of Cv according to the value of V only. Okay. Then using that equation you can find the value of Cv. After that you can find the value of Ft. Ft is equal to mt divided by d. Then here the question they given the service factor, that is 8 to 10 hours per day with a medium shop. So using table 12.8 we can take the value of Cs, that is equal to 1.5. Multiply that value with Ft. That will be the final value for this question. Then we will get Ft. Then compare the value of sigma D2. Using this equation, we will get the value of sigma D2 is equal to 90 megapascal, which is less than the given value, that is 137.34 megapascal. So our design calculations till now are safe, so we can move for the further section. Next, we can finalize the value of phase width, that will be 50 mm. Then next one, we can find the dynamic tooth load. Dynamic tooth load, that is a empirical equation. It's a heavy equation. Well, it's a big equation. So using this equation, you can find the value of Fd. For that, the value of K3 is given and the value of C. C actually we can take from our data book itself, but in our question the C is given, that is equal to 522.464 Newton per millimeter. So don't go for any assumed value or any value from data book because it is already given in our question. Okay, then the value of we can find the value of Fd. Then next we can go for endurance strength Fen. Again in our equation 12.34 they shows the endurance load, that is equal to sigma En B into Y into M. In our case the BHN Brenner hardness number is unknown. So referring to the material of weaker part, that is we are designing on the gear only, the cast steel 0.2% carbon untreated. So we have BHN is equal to 180. From this table, that is table 12.7, we can take the value for the 0.2% carbon untreated. The value of BHN is equal to 180. You will get this value from this table itself. Okay, using that table, you can take the value of BHN 180. Then next we can take the value of sigma En. So here sigma that value is not available in our table, and from table 12.15 we can take the BHN value 150. For 150 it is sigma En is equal to 259, and for 200 BHN the value of sigma En is equal to 345. So we can take a average value, median value from that equation, that is sigma En is equal to 345 minus 259 divided by 200 minus 150. So the value is 1.72. Then sigma En is equal to 259 plus this. Take this equation. So our condition is for 180 section. So you can take the value 180 is equal to 180. Using this equation, that will become 310.6. It is the median method that we already studied in our mathematics section. So from a table, if there is no particular values there, we can use this equation and find the correct value of sigma En. Then using that equation, you can find the value of Fen. The Fen will become 35.35 kilonewton. Since Fen is greater than Fd, the material is safe. This condition will satisfy. Otherwise, we cannot we cannot move for next section. Here the design is again safe, so we can move to further section. Next we have to find the value of Fw, wear load. Again from equation 12.36a we can take the value of Fw. D1 is equal to D1 into B into Qk. Again D1 is a given value, and next one load stress factor, that is the value of K. It is already given in our data book. Don't go for any further assumption or any data book values, data book reference values, because these values are directly given in our question. Okay, so next we can, using this equation, that is 2z2 divided by z2 plus z1, we can find the value of Q. Thus we will get all the value to find out the value to find FW, that is wear load. So we can find the value of FW, that is equal to 3.31 kilonewton, which is also less than FW is greater than or is equal to FD. Okay, the pinion is subjected to here that shows that it should be less than FW. Now in this case the FW is less than FD, so the design is unsafe. Here it shows that the design is unsafe. So here we can conclude that FW should less than FD, then the pinion is safe. But here the FW is greater than here the FW is less than FD. So the pinion is subjected to rapid wear, and hence it to be surface hardened to higher BHN. So we can go for next level, that is we have to recycle, or we have to do one more time. How? Please listen. FW should be greater than or is equal to FD, that is equal to D1 BQK should greater than or is equal to FD is equal to 18.4 kilonewton. So take the value K is equal to 1.55 from here. So using this equation, for a steel combination, the value should greater than 1.55. For that particular case, we have to take the value of BHN is equal to 350, and for a gear it is equal to 300. Okay, thank you.